ballpark.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is episode 29 of the Bronx or Nothing podcast, and the Yankees have just lost 2 out of 3 to the St. Louis Cardinals, the last place team in the NL Central. So the vibes are not great. But Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. All right, man, the Yankees had a tough series against this team after coming off. Should have been a sweep, at least, in Oakland. We wanted 4-2 out of this trip away, but ended up splitting 3-3. No bueno. We'll get into it. Some guys are not looking like they should. Sevy and so on and so forth. We saw some pitching debuts by Skunk Mullet and others. We'll get into it. The vibes are not a great, but listen, it's July. All right?
Nah. That loss is still fresh in my mind from today. But let's get into game 1 before we get into game 3 and game 2. Game 1, I'm not really going to recap it. I don't think we have to, Kevin. We lost 11-4, and our starting pitching has been pretty good this year. Hasn't been the problem. Our pitching really hasn't been the problem. Schmidt towards the beginning of the year, but besides that, our starting pitching has been pretty good. But this guy, Luis Severino, man, it's his walk year. This year. He's a free agent after the season. He says he probably wants to come back to the Yankees. He would be open to it. But
I mean,
man,
he's not helping himself, and unless he's helping the Yankees, because if the Yankees get him for cheap, but I don't think the Yankees are going to re-sign Sevy. The inconsistency is starting to worry me. That's not something normally Sevy is. This is looking a lot more inconsistent than normal. I get guys have one. People need to understand, starters will have one bad start, and that may linger into a next one, right? But to have a bad start, decent. When's the last time he shoved? So it's hard.
Against Texas, he kind of grinded it out. He gave us 6 innings. It wasn't his best stuff, but it's either he doesn't have his best stuff, or he does what he did yesterday. I don't want to make excuses. To be honest with you guys, I did not listen to the post game, especially with there being a doubleheader. There was a game right after. He was supposed to pitch Friday night, and then he ended up pitching Saturday against Flaherty, and he gets shelled. 4 innings pitched, 9 hits, 9 runs, 3 walks.
Ay, Dios mío.
2 Ks, 2
Ay, Dios
runs.
mío, Mario, ya. Sevy es de lo mío. Sevy, just get it. I don't know. I want September last year Sevy. That's who I want. 98, top of the zone, swing if you can. Toma, bate aqueroso, swing and miss. That's the Sevy I need. Almost perfect game, Sevy. Well, no hitter in Texas. That guy, let me get that guy. I don't know where he is. Vamos a buscarlo.
Yeah, I don't know, but
the haircut didn't seem to help this time.
yeah.
But Volpe 2 hits.
Volpe 2 for 4. He continues to do his thing. He's on a 6-game hit streak now.
Yes, sir.
The kid's been impressive, and if you guys find this funny, I don't really find it funny, honestly, but JD came in and pitched in the 9th.
What's his name?
Josh Donaldson.
Hey, yo, Pete, say hi to Skunk Mullet for me. This fucking guy.
That's why I laugh, because of Pete, man, with shitty Skunk Mullet. But man, this was a tough watch, especially with 2 rain delays in this game. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be honest. I watched the recap of after the 7th. I'm not gonna sit there, wait an hour, and then come back and then want to watch this. And I actually watched the 9th, but I didn't watch the 7th and the 8th. I was cutting my grass, doing something that take my mind off the shit that I just watched. That's what I did.
Fair enough.
So let's get into game 2. All right. Shout out to NYY News. We were there live. A lot of you guys joined us there, tweeted at us and everything. It was a great time.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, Pete, and NYY News team. Yeah.
For real, man. We had a great time, Kevin.
I had a blast.
That was our first time doing a live stream like that. we've been thinking about doing one on here.
Yep.
Man, we had a great time with Pete, and he invited us back again. So yeah, man, we had a great time, especially seeing the Yankees win. And we were pretty much all in agreement that it should have been Vasquez pitching. We don't understand why it was a bullpen game.
Exactly.
Oh, listen, the bullpen did their thing. Let's get into it right now. So in the first, the Yankees had some noise, a couple singles in the first. Only get a run out of it though with a Bader sac fly. He didn't really have a great series. I guess he was trying to really show out for the fans in St. Louis, but he didn't have a great series. He's been kind of meh since he's come back from the IL. Hopefully he turns it around when he comes back home, but he's still playing great defense.
Got a standing O.
Yeah,
a lot of people in Yankee Twitter land was like, it's kind of funny that he got a standing ovation when he only played like 300 games there, or 500, whatever. But it's like, dude, yeah. When you become a fan favorite, it's like, I mean, it is. Why do you have it? People have so much issues with some. It's insane. Complain about everything. Crybabies, man.
Yeah, man. Speaking about the bullpen game, it kind of backfired on the Yankees early with Newbar. Some Yankee fans. Oh, no, we're not doing the new trade. Some Yankee fans are interested in trading for him because the Cardinals' record isn't the best. But they just took 2 out of 3 from us, so maybe we should be trading to them. I'm joking. Newbar with a leadoff homer in the first, ties the game up 1-1. Then in the second, IKF with a single. Like we said, he continues. I mean, he's been phenomenal for us, Kev. He had a 3-for-3 game.
I mean, IKF is.
And he walked.
I was gonna say he's batting 300, right? 324 in the last 20 games, 20 plus games.
Yeah.
Man, IKF
phenomenal.
should be playing every day.
Straight up. I mean, he deserves a spot on his team starting. At least 5 out of 6 days a week. He's doing his thing. Volpe hits him in with a triple, gives the Yankees a 2-1 lead, and then we just needed some small ball. I'm sure if you guys watched the stream with Pete, we're basically saying, man, we just need a sac fly. That's what we got from DJ. Gives a 3-1 lead, and then in the second, man, we were talking about Ron, because we did not know what was going on with this bullpen game. We didn't know who was coming out. But, Ron in the second, I guess it was kind of hot out there. 2-out walks always come back to kill us. He walks a guy with 2 outs, and then Walker, he's going to be a stud for them, Kevin.
Yes,
we talked about it on the stream.
Yep.
He had a 2-out double, cut the lead in half. Yankees were still up 3-2 at that point, and then the game was pretty much, we were cruising, Kev, all the way up until the 9th. Each team had guys on bases. They were threatening here and there, but
Nope.
the Yankees and the Cards both didn't score. And then in the 9th, the Yankees broke the game open. A nice squeeze, safety squeeze by Trevino. IKF come home. He scores, and then Glaber with the bases loaded. I know Pete likes to call him Glabe ass, but Glaber with a nice hit. Glaber with a nice hit with the bases loaded. Give the Yankees a 6-2 lead. Holmes shuts the door, and the Yankees win 6-2.
Yes. I was going to say Kenley also came in scoreless. Just walked one. Wandy came in, right? And as well, King gave us 3 1/3. That's low-key was pretty big there. Only 1 hit. He seemed to be getting into bigger counts. But he was able to muster it 3 1/3 there. And yeah, the bullpen ended up working out. I just think that we used our high leverage guys early, which was kind of weird. But I mean,
Hamilton starting, and well, I don't know why, but
yeah, I don't know. We were thinking if you were gonna do it, maybe Cordero, since he looked all right with Brito. But when we go and talking about Game 3, I don't think Cordero maybe had his best weekend.
he was the only guy in the bullpen that did not throw on Saturday in Game 1 or Game 2. So he was just sitting in the bullpen, spitting sunflower seeds out there. I don't know what he was doing. Let's get into Game 3.
On what's up?
And a lot of Yankee fans, a lot of negative Yankee fans saw this coming. They're like, listen, we're facing Monty. You know how it goes. He's probably going to have a no-hitter. And Kevin, he had a no-hitter up until the 6th inning against us.
And Glabass broke it.
Nah, we're not going to come to his name.
We're not. It's only once because we did the stream. But I'm going to say this. Everybody that's mentioning that maybe we should get Monty back, where was this Monty when we had him? Listen, Monty wasn't bad or he wasn't great. He was just right in the middle. Yeah, he didn't get much run support. I get that. but he was using his fastball. He's using his fastball more here, something he didn't do with us because that's Matt Blake didn't want him to do. And I say Matt because that's the head of the pitching staff there. But when it comes to that, just think about it this way. You guys want just because he looked good against our offense the way our offense is right now? Really? That's what we're going off? That's what we're basing off? Pitchers that we want, pitching our offense?
I know he's going to be traded at the deadline. A lot of people were saying because the Cardinals probably feel like they're out. I mean, they're in last place.
He's going to Texas.
But
he's going to Texas.
You think so?
I think he's going to Texas. Rental, Texas needs it. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with the ground going down. I could see it. But yeah, let's get into game 3 real quick. Cole did not have his best stuff in the 4th. He was kind of grinding throughout the game. He had a couple Ks here and there when he needed them. In the 4th, they were kind of just singling him to death.
It was up on the zone a lot.
Yeah. He left a lot of balls up in the zone. To Walker, he left that fastball up.
Yep.
Walker smoked it. It took a 1-0 lead on that. And then their backup catcher singles again. And from what I hear from Cardinals fans, he's horrible. But he's still an MLB player, man. And another single back up the middle. They take a 2-0 lead. And then, like I mentioned, top of the 6th.
Was that the guy that struck out but didn't strike out?
Which one? Oh, no. That was
yeah.
Donovan.
Yeah.
That was Donovan.
That was funny there. I was like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, you can't kind of. It's like, I looked at it once. No, he didn't foul off that pitch. Again, then I saw he fouled it. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. Like,
yeah, that was pretty weird there. You saw Garrett was not too happy about that. But yeah, like I mentioned, Glaber with a double with 2 outs in the 6th. The Yankees couldn't score him there. And then Bowers, listen, it was a 2-0 game the whole time pretty much. Cole gave a 6.
Almost.
And Bowers almost had up the game right there, and our moods could have been completely different. Maybe if it's a 2-2 game.
Put the no decision on Cole, too. And and say this, Mario, as well. Like, listen, just because the Cardinals are doing bad right now, don't forget that they have Goldie and Arenado played today, and Newbar, like, and Walker, who's going to be a stud in this league. So let's not sleep on it and just say, like, oh, they shouldn't know. I mean, they still have a decent squad. They just haven't been able to gel and put it together. But again, there was no run support. I'm wearing a shirt that says, "Please don't make me do anything today." That's exactly what the Yankees offense did. They didn't want to do anything today.
Yeah, it wasn't great from the offense, and it wasn't great from Cordero today.
Okay.
Cordero, 2 innings pitched, 5 hits. Wow, 5 hits from him is very unlike him. 2 runs given up, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. And the big blow was pretty much in the 7th. That kind of put the game out of reach right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like we mentioned, Donovan, that was the guy. He hit, listen, I think Cordero, that was the 2nd homer given up this year. And Donovan smoked that to right field, gave the Cardinals a 4-1 lead. And then in the 8th inning, it just, that's what really got me angry in the 8th. We were talking about it on Pete's live stream, how they're like, oh, you're going to rant one day. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to rant today because, I mean, it's been, 2 hours since we lost.
Do it.
I'm not gonna rant. But I'm pretty pissed what happened with Higgy, man. I feel like this happens all the time. A throwing error by Higgy when Carlson was going in the 8th. We're already down by 3. He throws that ball. He was gonna be safe anyways. People were saying DJ was late to get to the bag. I think DJ was there, man. It was just a bad throw by Higgy. It gets by DJ. Volpe stops it, but I mean, Volpe was backing up. Carlson's gonna be safe anyways. Carlson scores. And that gives them a 5-1 lead there. And then in the 9th, the Yankees kind of go quietly. They get a couple guys on, but Higgy grounds out to end the game. And the Yankees lose 5-1. And they lose this series to the last place Cardinals. And, yeah, just not too happy about that.
I mean, listen, I've been vocal about Higgy. I mean, I give him his flowers when he earns it. I mean, he just caught a perfect game a few days ago. But I don't understand why you trade for Ward Vet, who's a slugger and has potential like to have the righty-lefty matchup with Trevino. You need some type of offense. You're not getting it from third base. You're not getting it from the catching position. And then you're platooning guys in the outfield. So it's like we have too many holes right now in the lineup to be patient. And as well, on top of that, now we're adding these errors that weren't here last year. If you look at Higgy's numbers, his defense has dropped drastically since last year. Not to count how many drop freaking strikes he has this year. Like, he drops the ball, I feel like twice every game or once every game. Like, he just drops a normal pitch out of nowhere. It drives me nuts. But this is Higgy's last year, I believe. I mean, what are we waiting for Rojdret? This is why I don't get about the Yankees. Why we trade for this guy?
Wells did get called up to AAA. That was like I guess a bright spot you could say in my day today. I met Austin Wells, and I'm in love with his bat.
Chicken parm.
I just need you to catch the ball back there when it comes to Austin Wells. Catch the ball for us. His arm it's pretty average. I will not lie, but listen, his bat is what we need, cause we're dying for a bat. Love Trevino, was an all-star last year, but we need Austin Wells, man. We need a bat, especially when third base, we're not getting any production out of third base. Left field, it's here and there, because you're sitting guys, you know. It's just crazy. Guys get hot and cold. I think we were talking about it on the stream. McKinney, he cooled off.
Yep.
You sat him a couple games and he cooled off. So I don't know what we're going to do. The trade deadline's coming up, and it's crazy. It's a month away. Today's July 2nd, so less than a month.
I get he's a lefty. I mean, we were a few years ago, we didn't have any lefties. Now we have too many, and it's just like, and it's not bad to have too many, but it's like we have to sit here and ask. Now we got to sit this guy. We got to sit three guys because it's a lefty up on the bat now. I mean, pitching tonight. So it's like, I felt like McKinney should have earned his spot to play no matter what. And see, sometimes guys are in the zone, man, and they're gonna give you, like, look at Bowers today. It was against Montgomery, man. He hit that shot. Sometimes you just gotta rock, right? I don't understand it, but I think why is Cabrera still here, man? That kid. I mean, I love his personality. I know, but still, it's like either you give him a shot or not. He played. When was the last time he played before today? Exactly. He pinch hit the other night. So it's like,
he pinch hits here and there, and he comes in as like a defensive replacement.
That's a tough spot for a rookie. I mean, I get it. I mean, but when trying to develop guys and trying to see, I mean,
we got a couple guys out there that aren't the best with the glove. Bowers, we know we like his stick, but when it comes to playing outfield, and Giancarlo too, they just are not great out there. So
I get Mario, but listen, I mean, the Yankees have some pieces down there that maybe a big trade is coming. Who knows? But that would
less than a month.
Yeah, I know.
To one side of the Yankee.
That's the only thing the only thing that keeps me relaxed is that maybe the Yankees are going to move some pieces this deadline, because it's just that I really don't get the keeping them down there. And what more do people do? Peraza had another home run, so it's like, what more do guys have to do down there? Like, what do you want them batting fucking 400?
I'll be real with you. I'm thinking about the homestand right now, Kevin, because right after, we lost today, I like to think ahead. I don't want to, like, sit down and sob about a loss. And this Orioles team that's coming in, man, they hit. Aaron Hicks is coming back. He's dying to give it to us here. And then I'm thinking about the Yankees side of things, where
he's struggling, though.
JD, he had a big hit today. I don't know if you saw. He had a big single today. JD, the boos for him are going to be bad. I mean, and this offense better wake up, because if he has those at-bats where, he sees 4 pitches, 3 pitches, and he's out, I mean, they'll boo him. He can hit a homer in the game, and they'll
throw that ball back. That's how bad Skunk Mullet is doing right now.
Yeah, it's bad. It could get ugly this homestand. With Baltimore coming in, I think they're 4 games ahead of us for the first wild card spot. So I don't know. We'll see. But Yankees win the series. Let's do the probables.
Probables for the 4-game set with the Orioles.
So we got Wells against Mr. Perfecto, Domingo Germán Monday. Excited to see how the crowd treats him. Usually he jogs out, and he's always like interacting with the guys like this, So that should be exciting. That's game 1, 7 o'clock start. Gibson versus Schmidt, which the series is kind of weird. It's 7 o'clock on Monday. Fireworks tomorrow night, so the Yankees better win. I don't want to lose and then there be fireworks on the field. That would be super awkward. A 1 o'clock game because it's 4th of July. Gibson versus Schmidt on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, it's a TBD against Dean Kramer, which we think is going to be Brito. I don't think it's going to be Randy Vasquez, because he would have to pitch on 3 days rest. And
that's not happening.
The Yankees wouldn't do that. That'd be weird. So it's probably Brito against Kramer. As of now, we know Rodon is scheduled to pitch on Friday in the Bronx. We're excited about that. Hopefully Kevin will be in the building for that, Kevin.
Yes, thinking. I'm like 80% in that house. I mean, I gotta watch Rodon. It's Sevy bobblehead. No, he won't be here next year. It'd be nice to have that. But who will take his spot.
We'll see. Bradish against Severino on Thursday. So
Oh yeah. Who do you?
that should be exciting.
That's what I'm saying. Who do you think? Is it Clark or is it, you think these starts determine who the Yankees keep as their fifth starter?
I think they already have it like made up in their mind.
Who do you think it is?
I mean, listen,
What do
they
you
don't
think?
need to make that decision right now.
No, they don't. I mean, I'm just asking.
Because Rodon coming back, we'll see. Nestor's a few weeks away. You know what happens. Maybe they. I don't want to say it. Maybe they trade Severino away. Maybe somebody's
And
like,
get
"Yo, we
what
can
for him right now?
We can tap into it
What
right
the fuck
now.
is
I know he's just a.
What are we gonna get for Sevy right now, Mario? The way Sevy's pitching, we're
I'm
gonna get
aware,
an unlimited Metro card.
Listen, he's a rental. He's a rental. And if the Yankees get a good Nestor back, and I'm not saying Sevy can't help us out later in the season, but right now it's ugly. We know his relationship with the Yankees isn't the best.
I don't think we trade
So-
Sevy. I don't. That would be a
No,
surprise
I
for
don't
me.
think so. Yeah, no, that would be.
Not the way.
But, Kev, you know, with this organization, man, we did not expect them to trade Monty for a guy in a walking boot. That's what Bader was known as at the deadline.
Yeah.
Just the guy in the walking boot that Cashman traded for.
All right.
Maybe the Yankees have that up their sleeve.
That's a little take. I'll give you
Yeah.
that. I was I was not thinking about that. Trade Sevy, maybe package him with Glaber.
I mean, oh, that would hurt so much. The baby bombers, man.
Yeah.
That would hurt. But
At least they're
Yeah,
going
man.
together.
no, stop. I don't want to think about that right now. Yep. Well, Yankees lose this series to the Redbirds in St. Louis. We don't play well there.
No,
1-5 in the past 6 this year and last year. But yeah, on to Baltimore. They're a good team coming into the Bronx. Huge 4-game set. I don't know, man.
Mario,
I
I'm not even gonna predict what's gonna happen. I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, I would
I don't
honestly
know.
like a split. That's all we can hope for. Mario, let's be honest. That's aiming high.
I got you. You never know, bro. Baseball's unpredictable.
We scored 10 runs. We scored 10 runs against the Rangers. I mean, against Oakland, and then we were not able to score against St. Louis's horrible pitching staff. So,
Gibson
granted,
shut
we
us
didn't see
down.
one, but all right.
Gibson shut us down last time when he was in the stadium, so hoping to get back at him. But it's weird, Kev. 7 o'clock, 1 o'clock, long day off. Well,
And yeah, you know the lineups are gonna be all over the place. So
don't know update on Judge. He's been playing catch, but we'll see. I mean, listen, he doesn't really give anything away. I don't know if you saw his interview after the game. They asked him if he was gonna go to Seattle for the All-Star game. He's like, we'll see. It's still a long ways away. I was like, that's an interesting response, but he never reveals his cards.
no,
Maybe he does go there just to walk around. I don't know.
I
he
don't
will.
think he would come back and play in the All-Star game. I don't see him doing
No,
that.
no.
I don't see
I'm
that.
just saying,
Okay,
like,
okay.
to be there. To
All
be
right,
there.
maybe.
Oh my God, Kev. If he were to play in the All-Star game,
No, I don't see him.
that would be his first game back. That would never happen. Not in a million years. But yep. All right, guys. Kevin, anything else you got to say?
No, man. Let's listen. 3-1 would be great, but honestly, a split is what I'm expecting. We can't get 1-3 against this team right now. We're like, I think 3 games behind them right now, right? 4.
4.
So a split will keep us there. Keep our heads above water until hopefully Judgy comes back and we get something at the deadline. So, hey, listen, we lost a series. It's been a while. I mean, so let's not hang our heads, but it is what it is. Let's take this split or 3-1. But
Yep. We put ourselves in a hole, and we gotta dig ourselves out of it, man. Need the veterans to come through, Stan. We need a big home stand out of you, Glaber. We need one of those hot streaks, bro. Need one of those hot streaks coming up.
Yeah.
You're not an all-star. Hopefully you're pissed about it, and you go crazy this homestand right before the all-star break. Yep.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching episode 29 of The Bronx is Nothing. Like, subscribe, leave some feedback, maybe drop some questions for us. After the Orioles series, we'll try to get to them, and
let
thanks
us
for
know.
watching. We appreciate you
Thank you guys for watching, but let us know as well. I was going to say right before that, let us know what you guys think, what moves should be made. Who do you think the Yankees, what's the right fit? Let us know in the comments or on Twitter, and we'll talk about it when we make our trade, our deadline video, which we're going to be working on as well. But thank you guys for watching. The Bronx or Nothing, episode 29.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Let's go, Yanks.
Let's go, Yankees.